Maintain that reverse C. So remember, when you lift, don't lift your hips up, right? So the hips stay down. It's just the sides of the body. Yeah. Lift the center and the side. Bring your hands into prayer position, Namaste Mudra. Press the thumbs to sternum and lift the sternum bottom to top. And we'll do our opening chant together. Take a big breath in and out in preparation. And then inhale deeply. We'll do everything together. Deep breath in. Om. Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavai, Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deeper breath, lift the heart. As you exhale, release your head over forward and release your hands down to your thighs. Pause here for a couple of breaths, softening the front of the throat. Release the muscles at the back of the neck and the base of the skull. Maintain the lift of the center and the side as you root the outer hips and thighs down. Drop down in your seat. And with your eyes closed on an inhale, slowly curl up the back of your neck. Settle your ears over your shoulders. And we'll do our chanting practice. So you bring your index finger and thumb to touch, palms up in the Chin Mudra. And it's ah 3 times, low tone. Mouth is open wide. Deep breath in. Ah. And again. Ah. And again. Ah. Then you take Chinmaya Mudra, curl your other 3 fingers into your palm, like so. Palms are up, and then it's O to U, a little bit of U at the end, and the mouth's a little rounder and a little less open, and it's a little higher pitch. Take a deep breath. Om. So you want to really exhale all the air out, and it's kind of like somatics. It's a slow, controlled release, right? So you don't expel all the air really loudly in the beginning or something, okay? So you're really exhaling all the air as you're able. Big breath, belly, ribs, chest. So when you take your breath in, it's a full 3-part resonance breath. So drop the diaphragm, belly, ribs, chest, slow breath. Better, yeah. Okay, and when you're done, you breathe. Don't hold your breath, of course. But it's a pranayama. It's a breathing exercise, right? So then we do the little higher pitched, and the resonates. No, it's okay if it resonates at the mouth, but a little bit nasally. So you're going to tuck your thumbs in, and then wrap your other 4 fingers around so that the tips of the fingers are in the palm. palms up. It's called Adi Mudra, and it's a little higher pitched sound. So deep breath in. Again, deep, full breath. And again, deep, full breath, belly, ribs, chest. So then it's hands are on either side of the navel. So we go from sort of low, medium, high, and change the shape of the mouth as we go. Deep breath. Ah. Big breath, belly, ribs, chest. Ah. And one more time, big breath. Ah. Okay, and then go ahead and open your eyes. Keep your hands here. We're going to do 3 rounds of Kapalabhati with the hands here, nice and slow. Okay, so it's forceful exhale, and then let the belly release out so the inhale comes in. Okay, it's 10 pumping slow. So you're going to inhale comfortably and begin. Listen to my rhythm. Okay, so that's how slow. Okay, so we're used to going really fast. It's not breath of fire. Okay, so you're forcefully contracting. No, you're feeling what's happening in your abdomen, keeping your hands here, right? It's a contraction to force the air out. Make sure you relax the throat, and you're forcing the air out the tips of the nasal nostrils, right? Like you try to get a gnat out of your nostrils. And if you need a tissue, let me know and I'll bring it. Okay. Then you relax and let the air come in. It can, it doesn't, it can take some time to let the air come in. You don't even have to do anything except create a little space. The air will come in and then you do it again. Okay. Contract, release. Ready? Slow it down. Inhale comfortably. Begin. Good. Now exhale all the air out. Keep your hands here. Inhale, full breath, belly, ribs, chest. Long, slow exhale. 3 full resonant breaths. About 5 seconds inhale, 5 seconds exhale. One more big full breath. Pulling the belly in when you exhale. Okay, and then begin one more round of Kapalabhati. Inhale comfortably and begin. Okay, just 10 pumping. Exhale, squeeze. Keep your hands here. And then inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Big, full, resonant breath. Five seconds in, 5 seconds out. Or so. Inhale. Exhale. One more big, full breath. Feel it in the back body too, not just the front, side body. Rest your hands on your thighs, palms down, index finger and thumb touching. Gyan Mudra. Gyan is wisdom. Pause for a few moments and observe your body, mind, and breath. Okay, and then when you're ready, we'll come to lying down and do Tadagi Mudra. If anyone needs a tissue, let me know. Oh, here it is. Here's the tissue. Anybody need? Nope. Okay. You're gonna lie down, make sure you have enough room overhead to extend your arms. And if you need support under your arms, when you extend your arms, take that. Remember, Tadagi means empty lake. So in this case, it's a hollow abdomen. And the hollowing comes primarily from the position. Okay. So when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and extend your legs. Take a couple of breaths in Tadasana, palms up. And just relax. Like really Tadasana. Relax for like a minute or, not a minute. I mean, a breath or two, a couple of breaths, just let go. So you're practicing taking these mini vacations. So letting go of the holding on, don't worry, it'll come right back, right back. Yeah. Okay, and then we do Tadagi Mudra. So you roll the legs in, bring the legs together, knees straight, knees straight, knees straight. Yep. Legs all the way together. Arms along your sides, palms down. You're going to keep your arms shoulder width apart when you take the arms overhead. Extend the front of the leg a little bit. Don't harden the feet. Don't think you have to harden the soles of the feet. So it's not so there's plantar and so there's the extension. So it's just extend the front of the leg a little bit without hardening the bottom of the foot, right? And extend from the top of the thighs, from the top of the waist, right? So there's this length and then length. And when you take your arms overhead, you're going to let your rib cage to come away from your hips as well, right? Firm elbows and knees. Take the lower belly a little towards the spine. And then inhale, keep your arms straight, arms all the way overhead. Palms means above the top of your head. So you don't have to stop when your arms are touching the ceiling, right? You're just going all the way. And then the elbows are straight. And if you need support under your arms, you can take it. Now you can feel how this is a back bend already, right? The chest is lifting, ribs are lifting. You're lifting the ribs away from the pelvis and reach the legs and hips away from the ribs. And let that hollow your abdomen and breathe. 5 long, slow, deep, full, resonant breaths. And each exhale, hollow out the front of the abdomen. And when you inhale, see if you can draw the inhale up the front of the spine and blossom that in the rib cage and chest instead of pushing the belly out. You don't have to force the belly out. Keep the belly in after you've exhaled and draw the inhale up the front of the spine and expand into the ribs and chest and the diaphragm area. Long, slow, deep, full breathing. Reach and stretch. Grip your elbows. Don't soften your elbows. Keep your elbows and knees firm. Keep your arms and legs reaching. Okay. And then after your next exhale, pull your lower belly in towards your spine. Inhale your arms up halfway. Exhale your arms all the way down. So you don't really have to stop, but you can use an inhale to lift and an exhale to lower. Good. Keep your palms down. Take your belly towards your spine. Bend your knees one by one. Bring your feet flat. Turn your palms to face your hips. Roll your shoulders under. Bring your shoulder blades together under your spine. Let your hips roll a little forward into a pelvic tilt, not backward, right? So there's an arch in your back, right? Press the outer edge of the upper arms down, inner feet. Draw the lower belly a little towards the spine without rolling the hips back. And then inhale and raise your hips up. Dvipada Pitam, comfortable distance. And breathe. 1. So the arms are pretty close together, coming, like you would interlace your fingers underneath your body, but don't do that. Just squeeze your arms under, roll your shoulders under and lift your chest. Yep. 3. Palms face each other, not down. Yep. So you can roll the shoulders under. 4. Good. 5. Now keep your hips up. And as you exhale, you lower your spine down from top to bottom. So your upper spine comes down and like links in a chain, you slowly lower. Keep your tailbone up. So you elongate your lower back as you slowly, yeah, that's pretty jerky. And then slowly release your hips. Let your hips roll forward. We'll do it again. And then you can kind of explore that. So there's sensory motor amnesia there, right? How to do that. So, and of course you haven't done it. It's like new for this week, So roll the shoulders under more. Reach towards the feet, but don't touch the feet. But have the feet close enough so you can come up comfortably. Don't touch the feet. So that's too close if you're touching. Yeah. Right? And your hips roll forward. You draw the lower belly a little towards the spine. And press down into the outer edge, but don't roll the hips back when you do that. Right? So you're not doing it. You're still in a pelvic tilt, not a tuck. You just draw the lower belly in towards the spine for support. And then inhale, press into your feet and the outer edge of the upper arms and come up again and breathe. So Dvipada Pitam is just gentle. It's not like a full bridge, right? It's just warming up your body. Relax and breathe. 1. Maintain, of course, you have to maintain some action to stay lifting. 2. 3. Yes, engage the butt and legs. 4. Good. 5. And then soft eyes. Now you take an inhale as you exhale, lower down vertebra by vertebra. Keep your tailbone up and keep your sitting bones moving towards the back of the knees as you lower your spine down, slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, top to bottom, and then release the pelvis and let it roll forward and relax and breathe. No, that's Tadagi Mudra. We're not doing Tadagi Mudra now. Yeah, that's a different thing. Yeah. So you can take a little rest in Shavasana. Robin needed it, so I assume you guys do too. But maybe not. But that's okay. You'll still get it. Like my young client who's in high school. He takes a nap every day. I'm like, really? Do other people do that? I don't know. I don't really ask people. I'm like, wow, that's so cool. I mean, he's an athlete. He works really, yeah, exactly. And he's like, so like everything. Oh yeah. So Sky, he comes here. Yeah. They're going to Japan for 2 weeks. He's in private school. He's out of school. Yeah. So now when you're ready, bend your knees again up 1 by 1, belly towards the spine. Okay. Turn the palms down. Okay. Feet about sit bone width distance apart. Now you're going to sink your lower belly towards your spine and roll your hips back in a pelvic tuck. Press your lower back down. Roll your shoulders towards each other in the front of your body. Curl your head and shoulders up and look towards your belly button. Palms stay down. It's an abdominal crunch, and it's called Nabi Darshanam. Nabi is the navel. Darshanam is gazing. Breathe. 1, 2. And these are all for stabilizing your pelvic floor and core muscles in your pelvis. 3. So these are good to do every day. 4, maybe even twice a day. 5. And then inhale the head and shoulders down and exhale and release the pressing of the lower back down. Take a breath. Okay. So then you're going to exhale and sink your lower back down again, pelvic tuck, press your lower back down, raise your right leg up, interlace your fingers on your shin of your right leg, and then let your right leg fall forward so your arms straighten and push your right leg a little bit into your arms as you press your lower back down. Keep your right foot flexed and observe how this lightens the left foot on the mat and slowly extend your left leg. Keep your left leg more down. So it's super easy. Don't lift it up and then extend it, right? Just like the level that it's up, you don't have to, it should be light, like a feather unfolding. That's all. Not too effortful. Keep pushing the right leg forward and the lower back down. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, relax your right leg and don't come up yet, Robin. First, relax your right leg and let it fall into the chest and draw the chin, the knee up towards the chin. Yes. Extend the front of the left leg and foot. Good. Draw the lower belly in towards the spine. Exhale, bring the nose, forehead, chin to the knee. breathe. 1. This is called Pavanamuktasana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Exhale, let the right leg fall forward and flex the right foot. Push the right leg into the arms. Arms are straight. Press the lower back down firmly. Feel how that lightens the left leg. Lightly draw the left leg up and bring the foot flat. And then lower the right leg down and bring the left leg up. Keep the lower back pressing down. Flex the left foot. Let the left leg fall forward into your arms until your arms straighten. Press the leg into the arm so the arms are firm. Press the lower back down. Lightly extend the right leg. Notice how it gets light. Extend the front of the leg as you flex the left foot and press the left leg forward into the arms. Lower back down. And then on an exhale, relax and release the leg in towards the chest. Relax the foot a little bit. And then draw the knees towards the nose towards the knee. Exhale and bring the head up, right? So first thing is, draw the knee up towards the head and then exhale and bring the head to the knee. Head to the knee and breathe. Flex your left foot and extend the front of the right leg. 1, 2, 3, let your elbows drop, Susan. 4, good. And then inhale the head and shoulders down. Exhale, let the left leg fall forward and push the leg into the arm and press the lower back down and draw the right leg back. So it's light and you drop back and press the lower back down and lower the left foot flat and take a breath. Okay. Now, you can have your head on support if need be, or just flat on the ground. It's single leg raise with one knee bent. One knee bent. So sink your waist down, press your lower back a little down, press into the left foot, and then raise the right leg up so both knees are in the same line. Flex the right foot. Now you use the waist muscles to keep the torso and the pelvis especially from rolling back and forth side to side. Turn the ribs a little to the left if needed so your torso is straight. Then you inhale the leg down and exhale the leg up. Try to keep the lower abdomen from moving as you breathe. You know, the upper abdomen always has to move when the diaphragm moves, right? Yeah, so you're stabilizing with your core muscles. Maintain a hollowish abdomen, as hollow as you can. Always when you engage the abdominal muscles, they should be hollowing, not hardening and pushing forward, but firming and pressing down towards the back body. So the back body stays down towards the mat. Next time your right leg is up, maintain the right leg up, take a breath, exhale, bend the right knee and lower the right foot flat, release what was engaging for a moment, take a breath and observe. Yeah, so you don't overdo, right? Find the right amount of effort and the right amount of release. And then, and your arms can be wherever's comfortable for you. Sink the waist, right? And then pressing into the right foot, extend the left leg. And sink the waist and turn the ribs if needed to the right so that your torso is stabilized, not moving, especially your pelvis, right? And then you're going to inhale the left leg down, exhale it up, keeping the legs straight. Right foot flat on the ground. So Lena, both knees are bent. Keep both knees bent. Now raise your left leg up, sink your waist down. Raise your left leg straight. So when you raise your leg up, Lena, keep your both knees in the same line. Both knees. Yeah, just no. Right knee stays down. Right leg, right. So like this, Lena, take a look. So instead of raising this leg high, keep the knees in the same line. And then you just raise, you don't have to go so high up, right? It's more about the lowering even than the raise. Yes, like that. Yes. Foot flexed. Yes. And go slow. And use the abdominal muscles to stabilize as you go. Yes. And then you can start to raise the left leg a little higher if it's easy enough for you. That's fine. But don't raise the hips up when you do that, right? Yeah, good. And then the next time that your left leg is up, just raise it up, stay there, take a breath, and then exhale and bend the knee and lower the foot flat. So these are just for you, again, for you to wake up the core and stabilize the core and use the core. Okay, so now I think I did not mention that you should grab a belt. So I'm going to get a belt for you if you don't have one. And then if you have one, you're going to open up your belt, wrap it around the middle of your right foot, and then we're going to do the leg pumping. Your favorite and mine. I get into these things. So now I'm into this. So, and you can, so when you take your arms overhead, if there's a blanket, it kind of like hits you where the arm is. So you might want to, if you need a head blanket, turn it so it's not under your shoulders, or just reduce it. Okay, so then both knees bent. You're going to take the belt around the middle of the right foot. And then when you go to catch the belt, right, you push your palms forward, hook your thumbs, turn your palms to face in, slide your hands up towards the head side, and then wrap your fingers around. So your wrists are straight, elbows straight. Then firm your lower belly towards your spine, press your lower back down, extend your left leg, right? And then you pull the leg forward and then you push the leg away. Keep the arms and legs straight, right? And it's a pumping action. So you're going to pump about 5 to 8 times, change legs, and you'll repeat 3 times on each side. Right? So it's nice and easy. It's not, it's like an encouragement to open rather than a force. Right? And use your breath. And also pull the arms back, push the leg away, use your arms and your leg. And when you use your leg, release your arms a little. When you use your arms, release your leg a little, right? So it's like a seesaw. Change legs if you haven't. And then you do the same thing on the left side. So Lena, oh, okay. Take your hands all the way to the tips of your belt. You need a longer belt, but yes, now straight elbows. Yeah, yeah. So try not to wrap so much. Look at me. See how my arms are over the head? So I can take my arms and work on getting the arms overhead too, right? So the arms are going straight over the head. Yes, like that, Lena. Yes. Keep the arms about shoulder width apart, right? And wrap the fingers around the belt. Turn the palms in. Yeah, good. And check the wrist creases, or you're not like shortening the pinky side of the wrist or thumb side, etc. Yeah, and then change legs again. Good. And keep your elbows and your knee as straight as you can, both knees. So, and you extend the front of the opposite leg. So you're not just, so you don't overly harden, one side or the other of the leg. You're lengthening the leg. Yes, good. And of course, if you're tight, you can always keep the other leg bent, the bottom leg, if need be. And when you lower the leg, it's not all the way down to the ground, Lena. So look here for a second, Lena. So when you lower, this is a stretch, you can just release to here because it's just to release the leg, right? And stretch. So you're going into a stretch and then you're releasing the stretch. That's it. And then change legs again. It's a nice opening. Yeah, it's nice and easy, right? And you can go with your breath. You don't have to go too fat. Don't lower the leg quite so much, Lena. That's even too much. There, that's enough. Now pull the leg towards you with the arms. Use the arms. Squeeze the arms in towards each other. Squeeze the arms in. Yes. And turn the palms to face each other, not away from each other. Wrap the hands the other way. So your wrists face in towards each other. Yes. Yes. Straight arms overhead. Straight arms over. So you wrap the fingers around the outside of the belt and then they curl around the inside. Yes. And then you keep your arms shoulder width apart, not wide apart, shoulder width. So look here, Lena. So not out to the side, right? But straight up and down like that. Change legs. So you do 3 times on each side. Yes. And turn your wrists to face each other. Yeah. Okay, good. And then when you finish on the left 3rd time, you can rest like Susan is. You always have someone who points you in the right direction. That's good. Yes, otherwise you get lost in space and time. Good. That's a nice little opener. Yeah. So have a blanket handy if you need it under your head. And then we'll do Supta Padangusthasana number 1. So you'll bend your knees up one by one using your abdominal hollowing and pressing your back down. So you support yourself with your abdominal muscles and not your lower back muscles always. So all these things we're doing is to teach you how to do that in between things so you don't screw up your back when you're doing something, right? So now you're going to wrap the belt around the ball of the right foot, left leg bent, come to neutral, right? And then extend your left leg. Keep your hands reaching up towards the foot. And then just let your arms hang on the belt and push the ball of the foot into the belt and press the root of the right thigh away from you and observe how that draws the left leg up a little bit into the hip socket. So your leg's about perpendicular and breathe. If you can get to perpendicular, right? And you can relax the grip on the belt, right? It can be a soft grip, and your shoulders are on the ground. Your shoulders can be on the ground, shoulders down. Yeah, and the elbows still can be straight, right? So you find that you fall back a little, and you find that right. And then you press the root of the right thigh. Use your own strength away so that your hips are even, right? And that'll help draw the left hip up a little, so that instead of hiking the right hip up. Yes, good. And breathe. Roll the outer right hip and thigh and press it away from you. Just go to perpendicular. More than enough. Yeah, more than enough. You can go a little bit more, Margie, if possible, towards your, yeah, that's perpendicular. Okay. Good, breathe. Good, and then exhale, bend your right knee to chest, take a breath, unhook your foot, soften your hip flexors and draw the knee up towards your chest. So your lower back lengthens. And then pressing the lower back down, draw the left leg up, place the right foot down, place the belt around the ball of the left foot. Reach up towards the ball of the foot with your arms. So let your arms relax down into the shoulder sockets. Press the root of the left thigh away from you, hollow the waist, press the lower back down as you extend the right leg. And then keep pressing the root of the left thigh and the outer hip away as you draw the right leg up into the hip socket, just enough to keep your legs and hips evenly balanced. Good. You can slide your hands down a little, Robin, so your shoulders are on the ground. Good. Hollow the abdomen for support and breathe. Right? So, and don't harden the tops of the feet, right? But roll and press strongly the root of the thigh away from you. And observe how that will draw the left leg a little up into the hip socket. So just to perpendicular, no more. Yes, it's the root of the right thigh, left thigh away. Yes, good. And let your pelvis be in neutral, so not rocking back too much. Okay, all right. Good. Good. So this has to come down 6 inches, Margie. So press here. And roll this out. Yes. Have more space. Roll this out and press it away. Yes. That much. That much. Not so this doesn't roll in, this rolls out. Yes. Yes. This out. Yes. That much. Good. Okay. And then bend the knee. Yeah. And so it's interesting how we don't feel it, right? That's the sensory motor amnesia. It's on that side. Sorry, Zoomers.
Some of that's that thing.
Yep, definitely. So now take a blanket to your right, and you can roll it like so, long way, like a tube. Roll it like this. It's going to support your hip, right? And actually rolling, if you prefer to fold it just in half, that's fine too. Okay, you can fold it in half just like this. Maybe it's easier, actually. Okay, and then you lie down, take the belt around the ball of the right foot. You keep your left leg bent as you just roll over a little and tuck that blanket under the fleshy part of your buttocks. It's a little more out on the outer hip and down and in on the tailbone side. Good, and then you straighten up your right leg to perpendicular, press the root of the right thigh away from you, sink the waist and extend the left leg. And then push the ball of the foot up into the belt, lift the leg up out of the hip socket, use the belt to pull the foot a little closer towards you. And then reach up both sides of the belt in the right hand. Draw that outer right hip and thigh away. That'll draw the left leg up. And then go out to the side, resting the outer flesh of the buttocks on that blanket. You can bend your elbow, slide your hand back, bend your elbow and rest your elbow down. Turn your waist to the left as you take the leg to the right and breathe. Yes, good. What's happening, Robin? Your groin, don't go so low. Yeah, you can have more height if you need, right? Or just stay like that. Is that good? That's what you do. Okay. Now, you use your waist, right? So And also extend from both inner groins to both inner feet. And then turn your ribs and waist to the left. Push the ball of the foot into the belt. Pull back with the right hand. Raise the right leg up. Press the root of the right thigh away from you. Draw the leg back a little closer to your head side. And then bend the knee and hug the knee to chest. Take a breath. Release the right foot down, bend the left foot, keeping the lower back flat as you change, right? So you're, just being mindful. You don't have to harden, but hollow, okay? Turn the blanket to the other side. Okay, so now you take your left knee to chest with your right foot flat, knee bent. Then you take the belt around the ball of the left foot. Press the thigh away. And then take the leg just a little across the body so you can angle the blanket into the fleshy part of the buttocks. And you can always adjust the blanket as you go. Okay, and then press the lower back down and extend the right leg. And then push the ball of the foot up into the belt and press the leg up out of the hip socket. And then pull it back with the belt a little closer to the head side. And then reach up high as you can on the belt towards the foot. Press the root of the left thigh away. It'll draw the right hip up into socket a little. And then take the leg out to the side, okay? And open from the inner groin attaches right at the pelvic floor. So widen there to the inner knees, to the inner feet. You can even move your right leg a little out to the side to make more space for your pelvic floor. Hold it and breathe. So come all the way. Okay. And then roll this hip down. Yes. And then go. And then bend your elbow for support. So it's supported all the way down, all the way down. Yep. Push, pull. Yep. And turn this way. Yeah. Okay. And extend. So it's very easy, right? More support. Yeah.
And it's, I feel it more kind of at the bottom of the groin than up higher.
And is that better for you? Yeah. Good. Okay. So that's better. Yep. Yeah, the support is there. Like sometimes we do it without support, sometimes with support. So you can see like, oh, it's so much more comfortable. How can I figure out how to do this? Maybe sometimes without support in a similar way, right? And sometimes we do it with support because we need support, right? So it's all is well, all is good. Okay, good. Sink the waist, turn the ribs, push, pull, take the leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, hug the knee to chest. Release the left leg, both knees bent. Take the belt around the ball of the right foot, extend the right leg, press the root of the right thigh away, sink the waist, and extend the left leg, just like we've been doing. Now, really press the root of the right thigh away. Maybe press the leg a little bit more away so it's perpendicular at most. Now, take both sides of the belt in the left hand, extend the right arm out from the shoulder. You can have the palm up, right? And a little arm below the shoulder. Now you're going to take the leg across maybe a third of the way up most, pressing the root of the right thigh away and not to collapse the right leg onto the left leg. And then you can bend your left elbow and slide your hand way down and pull your elbow down to the ground if you like. So it's more like Parivrtta Trikonasana. Roll the right hip and thigh away. Yeah. And if you bend the left elbow, you pull the elbow way out to the side, Susan. Yeah, like that. And then you can push, pull. Yes, and press the root of the right thigh away. Yeah, exactly. Good. And keep your head centered. Yeah, good. That's it. Very good. So if you could, it's more here. Yeah. Okay. And keep this leg, the left leg is in Tadasana. So you're not rolling over to the side. Yeah, just there, Robin. Okay. Good. Okay. And then you push, pull, turn the waist and come back. And exhale, bend the knee. So there's two different twists. One is more like Parivrtta Trikonasana, and then one is more like Parishvakonasana. So it's a deeper twist, right? We're not doing the deeper twist, just this one. Okay. So it's like a third of the way across, and it's more stable. Okay. And then you change legs. So you have the belt around the ball of the left leg. And then press the root of the thigh away from you. So you're at perpendicular at most. Press the lower back down as you extend the right leg. Take both sides of the belt in the right arm, extend your left arm, and then press the root of the left thigh away from you. Your right leg will drop into the hip socket a little. And then you go a third of the way across. And then if you like, you can slide your hand down so your right elbow extends out to the side and you push, pull, right hand, left foot. Not to sink the left leg on the right thigh, and keep the right leg in Tadasana. Keep rolling the inner right thigh down and breathe. Yeah. Yes. Good. And you can extend the front of the foot a little bit of the standing leg, right? So that you can get more length there. Yeah. You're not hardening. Yes. Good. Keep pressing the root of the left thigh away from you, Susan. Roll that. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You just rolled it down. So now it's even. Before it was really hiked up. Yes. Try not to collapse that leg onto the other thigh. Yes. That's, and keep that left buttock down more. Yes, Robin. And lift the left leg a little higher, not so low. No. Yes, there. More like that's 4/3. Okay. So it doesn't collapse onto the other leg. That's it. And then you turn the ribs and the waist and lift, push, pull, and come back up. And then bend your left knee and draw your left knee up into your chest. Take a breath. And then you're going to bend your right knee and draw your right knee up and lower your left foot down. Both knees bent, feet flat. Okay. And then with your arms along your sides, remove the belt, palms down, remove any blankets. Unless you need it for overhead, you're going to inhale, take your arms overhead as in Tadagi Mudra. With your knees bent, sink your waist down, press your lower back down. Draw one knee up and then the other. Hook the feet at the ankles and pull the knees apart and knees towards your armpits. So it's Supta Virasana Tadagi Mudra. Okay. So you cross the feet at the ankles. So look here. So I'm crossing my feet and then I hook the feet and pull the knees apart and towards the armpits. Knees wide and towards the armpits. Yes. And it's like you're trying to pull your feet apart, but you're hooking them. Yes. And your knees go wide apart and towards your armpits. Not down here, but up here. Yes. Towards your armpits. Not down here, but up here. Yes. Yes. Change the cross of the legs and repeat. Keep your arms overhead. Pull the knees apart. So you should feel some isometric exercise in your pelvic floor when you do that, right? And then draw the knees up towards the chest as well. Good. And breathe. Yes. Very good. Okay. And then you keep your legs the way they are. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, you can relax your feet, bring your knees a little closer. Keep your ankles crossed and hug your knees in towards your chest. A couple of breaths. And then you lift the feet up, tuck your chin, roll back and forth a few times. Lift your feet up towards your face, Robin. So so go slow and cross your legs again. Yeah. Now, when I say lift your feet up, I mean straighten your legs. Yes. And then bend. Yes. And tuck your chin like that. Yeah. Tuck your chin all the way. Yes. Yeah. But what was happening is your legs aren't moving. So you have to keep your legs helping you. They do the work primarily. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Now we'll go to Virasana forward. Sitting on the heels, you can take any support you need. Walk your arms forward. Right, and push down into your hands, forward into your fingers. Wrap your triceps around towards each other. Broaden the shoulder blades. Press the buttocks back to the heels. Breathe into the back body. Find the right amount of effort and release. Combination of both, right? Okay, and then you're going to come up onto your hands and knees. So if you need something under your knees, you can take that. And draw the waist up towards the spine so you have a hollow abdomen. And your elbows are straight, your wrists are maybe a little forward of your shoulders and wide, a little wider than towards the outer edge of the shoulders. Knees are right under the hips, about hip width distance, hip bone width distance apart. And then you extend your right leg. Curl the toes under, look back at your right leg and foot. Maybe shift your weight a little forward and then lift your right leg up and suck your left hip in and roll the front of the right thigh towards the inner thigh, roll the inner thigh towards the ceiling, extend from the inner groin to the inner foot, and then extend the foot. So point just a little bit. Shift the weight a little forward, firm the waist up, lift up out of both arms evenly. Shift your weight more forward. Yes, Robin. Shift your torso forward. Straight elbows. Yes, lift up out of your arms. Yes. And then bend your right knee, extend your left leg. Start with the toes curled under and roll the left buttock away from the side of the sacrum. right? So the back of the thigh rolls away from the center to the side. And then you raise the leg up, shifting the weight a little forward. And then you can extend the front of the foot. From the outer right hip in, roll the left thigh towards the ceiling, inner thigh, and extend from the psoas across the knee to the top of the foot. No, in that way. Yeah. So both legs are like internally rotated. Yeah. And grip your kneecap, Robin. Extend that leg. Yes, that's it. Head up a little. Take your chest a little forward. Squeeze your elbows in. Yeah. Hip back, chest forward. Get long. That's it. Change leg. And now you can do your right leg. Roll the inner leg up, outer buttock down. Bring both outer hips. Draw the belly to the spine. Maybe you can take your left arm along your ear. Palm face in. Then you change. Left leg. Roll the thigh in from the outer hip, from the waist. Lift the pubic bone up, extend the right arm along the right ear, and then change. Good. And go not too fast, not too slow, right? Find the right rhythm for you and breathe. Don't hold your breath. And extend the right arm and left leg apart from each other without rolling the left hip up, right? So you have to keep that. Yes, this side is good, Robin. The other side, you tend to lift your hip too much. Yes, right hip in. Push your right, no, the other right hip in towards the left hip. Yeah, in towards the left hip. So your left leg should go more out to the side. There you go. And your right hip in. Yeah, okay. All right. So you have to, you kind of doing this. So you have to be more even. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, can be hard to explain. Okay. So rest for a moment. In child's pose, Virasana forward. So it's not about going fast, right? Never, right? It's more about being mindful of how it's going, right? And taking not too much time so you strain, not too little. Now you're going to come to your hands and knees, curl your toes under, your hips up, down dog. Keep your heels up, firm your elbows and knees, roll your inner groins towards the back thighs, spread the back thighs and buttocks, and pull the inner groins back. And then imagine someone's hooking their hands in your outer hips, pull the outer hips back as well. Reach the heels back and then down as you lift the front legs up. Firm the elbows, roll the triceps towards each other, broaden the top edge of the shoulder blades. Press down into the hands, forward into the fingers. Let the abdomen release back towards the spine. Good. Bring your feet all the way together. Keep your chest towards your thighs, lift your hips any amount, lift your heels any amount. Hips and heels up, chest towards the thighs, raise your right leg up, just so it's in line with your torso, not too high. Yep, roll the right thigh in and extend the front of that leg and breathe. Yes, good. And lift the outer left knee to the outer left hip and lift both hips evenly. Yep, good. And then lower your right leg down. Lift your outer hips evenly. Press down and forward, hands and fingers, and then raise the left leg up and roll the left thigh in, right? And extend the front of the left leg evenly, right? So as you lift the leg, draw the outer right knee up to the outer right hip and keep the hips extending evenly. Extend the leg back. Good. Beautiful. Good. And then lower that leg down. Good. And then bend your knees and come into a squat, walking your feet forward. And you can let your heels be a little bit up and off the ground. Yep. And then those of you who can lower the heels down, you can go ahead. Yes. Good. Good. And reach your arms forward and release your head down. Good. And then you're going to come up halfway into concave back Uttanasana. Be on your fingertips. Use your blocks if needed. Draw the waist in. And then keep extending, pull the hips back, extend the torso forward, head up. Extend your right leg back, toe on the ground. And then you're going to lift your right leg up just to parallel to the ground. Roll the right thigh in and reach the right leg back and the sides of the body forward, head up. Good. Yes, that's beautiful. Good. A little higher with the leg, Robin. Yeah, higher and extend the leg. Roll the right buttock down. Lift the outer left knee up. Press the left hip, both hips in. Grip the knee of the, yeah, don't do it from the foot. Do it from the knee. Good. Yes, that's it. Don't do it from here. Do it from here. Yes. And then lower that leg down. And then bend your knees, come down into a squat for a moment. Take a rest. Head down. I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay. So then you're going to come up concave back. You can use blocks or hands on the ground, fingertips. Feet are about sit bone width distance. You extend the left leg back, toe on the ground. Now draw the outer right knee up to the outer right hip. Firm the right hip in, belly towards the spine, and then extend the left leg just parallel to the ground and extend the sides of the body forward and look forward and breathe. Yes. Extend the front of the foot. Good. This side's better. Yes. Good. Outer right knee up to the outer right hip. Yes. Good. Extend the left leg straight back. Good. Head up. Good. Beautiful. Take a breath. And then exhale, release the head, release the leg, bend the knees and come into squat. Good. So then we'll go the next step. See how we do. Okay. I can't think of the name right now. I kind of threw it in. So you're going to come up, feet together. Okay. You can use your blocks on your fingertips. Then you extend the right leg back and then you extend the right leg up. Right? Then you're going to take a breath, reach the right leg back, chest forward, and then exhale, release your torso over your left leg. And you can bring your hands flat, right? And lift your right leg up as you bring your head towards your leg. If it's easy enough, you bring your left arm out to the side, wrap your right arm behind your left leg. Yes, change arms, Katie. Other arm. Yes. Yes, like that. Now, outer left knee to outer left hip, roll the right buttock down. Yes. And lift the left hip up and firm it in. Yes, yes, that much. Yes. And then lower down. Good. Take a breath, come down and rest and squat. Yeah, good. So, hard to say everything and remember everything, but whenever you're going to take that top leg up, you have to suck that outer hip in, right? And you also have to draw that knee up instead of into the hip. You're not sinking and pushing it out, right? Knee up, hip up, and in. Okay, other side. So you come up, feet together, concave back. You point the left foot, and then you raise the left leg up. You take a breath, and then you exhale. As you bring the head down, you raise the leg up, and then you can bring your right arm a little more out to the side. You have to firm that outer right hip in and draw the outer right knee up to the outer right hip. And then you could bring the left arm behind, if that's easy enough. Change hands, Katie. Opposite arm. Yeah. That's it. Good. Roll the left thigh, inner thigh up towards the ceiling. Turn the foot down towards the ground. Yeah. Good. Oop, don't dip. Yeah. Good. Lift your leg up higher. Susan, change hands. It's the other hand. Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Sorry, you guys. I had you were right the first time. Sorry. From up here, I was thinking it was wrong, the opposite. It is the opposite arm and leg. So if you're here, it's this. No. I'm not. No, I think it's this side. That's the same as the arm it's the same. When I go down, I got confused. It's the same arm that's the leg is up, that arm. Yeah, sorry. Same side. Yeah. No, it's the other way, Katie. You had it. I know when I know, I got. Yeah, put your right arm and also maybe closer to your leg. Get your head towards your shin to get your leg up. There you go. Then you bring that left arm. Yes, that's it. And bring the elbow behind the calf too. The elbow behind the calf. Other elbow.
And I'm able to balance only when if
You
the
don't.
right
So
leg is
so
down,
watch
I
here.
can
One
put the
second.
right leg.
So you take this arm like this, like all behind the calf. So you're not binding so much, right? I'll do it from this side, but you're holding behind, and then you can take the elbow also, right? Behind it gives you a little more support. Yeah. Yeah. What? Your favorite pose? Spectator pose. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now what will we do next? Let's do the 5 directions of the spine. Okay. So you can practice coming up, if you like. No hands. Okay, good. Your watch that went green. It's got a bright green. Okay. Oh, kudos to you. It's on Zoom. Zoom caught it. We'll do a replay and put it on Facebook. Oh. Okay. There's a line for the bathroom. Okay. I know. Too much. I always think it's not too much, but it is too much. Okay, I did turn the heat up. I'm turning it down to 73. Okay. It's only 72 in here, but it's warming up. Can you feel it? Yeah, yeah. 5 directions of the spine. You're gonna feet together, straight arms, straight knees, straight torso. Pelvic tuck, tailbone towards the pubis, drop the lower back down, right, without pushing the hips forward. Don't push the hips forward, Robin. Put thighs back. Yes, yes, yes. Draw the waist in. Good. And then I will mirror you. Inhale, raise your right arm up and lift that side, and then exhale, slide your left arm down a little bit and turn a little bit, and then breathe into your right side ribs. Now inhale, raise your top arm up, and exhale, lower it out to the side and down. Okay, inner thighs back, Robin. Push your leg. There you go. More. Yes. Good. And then you inhale your left arm straight up along your side. Get more length on that left side, and then exhale, slide your right arm down. Turn your chest just a little bit up. Breathe into your left side ribs. And then coming out, you inhale straight up and exhale the arm out to the side and down. So not forward, but out to the side and down. So you inhale up this way, and then when you come out, you exhale down that way. Okay, Ardha, half, Kati, I forget the name, Kati Chakrasana, wheel. Okay, that's the side bend, and then Kati Chakrasana. So that one is you extend your arms here, inhaling. Now you're going to bend your left elbow and bring your hand right under your collarbone so you can breathe into this section where your hand is. Turn your palm to face forward. Then you're going to turn just enough so you can turn your head also and look back at your right thumb. Now find your left hip and pull it back so your hips stay facing front. Breathe into your left palm, looking at your right thumb. 1, 2. You can look here at the screen, Lena. Look at me. Turn to look at me. Okay, so your right hand should be on your pec. Find your right, yeah, so here's your pec. Look here. Right hand under, yes. And then you turn and look back and you breathe into that right hand, okay? Then you inhale, come back, and we'll change sides, okay? So you bend your left elbow, bring your right elbow. So, okay, sorry, I got confused with my lefts and rights. Okay, all right, because I'm turning that way. Okay, so now shoulder blades down, extend your left arm. Good, and then feet and legs together, and pelvic tuck without pushing the thighs forward, Robin. Thighs back. Tailbone towards the pubis without pushing the thighs forward. So when you push the thighs forward, you crunch your lower back. Don't crunch your lower back. Yeah, just release your lower back away from your buttocks away from your lower back. Then you turn and look right at your left thumb, and you breathe into your right palm and pull your left hip a little forward so your hips stay square to the front. So don't overturn, and breathe. These are to open the lung lines. It's for your lungs. Don't lean back. Yes, Katie. Just a twist. Yeah, and then inhale, you come back, open that right arm out to the side, and then exhale. So that's Kati Chakrasana. And then Ardha Chakrasana, half wheel. You put your hands on your back, fingers point down, pelvic tuck. Okay, so you just drop your buttocks down, lifting your pubic bone up. And then bring the shoulder blades towards each other over the spine and lift the chest. Push the hips forward. Push the hips forward now over the feet. Yeah, but look here, Robin. Lift the chest up any amount. Chest up, 6 inches up. Yes, that's it. And then you can take the head back if you like. Hips can go more forward, Margie. 1, 2, and 3. And then you inhale, lift the chest, and exhale. So, and here you're breathing also under the collarbones, okay? And you're also moving the 5 directions of the spine. And then it's Urdhva Hastasana. So you interlace your fingers, Pull your arms down, squeeze your legs together, firm your knees. As you inhale and take your arms up, you lift your heels up, heels off the ground, and lift the ribs directly up off the hips and breathe. 1, 2, firm elbows, firm knees. Now 3, you slowly lower your heels and release your arms and lower your arms at the same time as your heels. Yeah, that's a tricky one, okay? And then it's Ardha Uttanasana, half Uttanasana. Lift your shoulders, roll them back, press your arms back, lift your chest up, okay? Inhale, exhale, keeping the chest up, okay? Take an inhale and then exhale, you come over forward, push your buttocks back, halfway forward. Good, chest forward and breathe. 1, can you go more forward, Robin? More. 2, lean a little towards your toes more. Yes, chest, chin up. Yes. 3, inhale, you come up, arms all the way up, buttocks down, and thighs back. Good. Yes, arms more back, Robin. Good. And then exhale and lower your arms. Good. Okay. So now we will do warrior 1 at the wall. So you'll take a block to the wall, and you're going to put your foot up on a block and hands on the wall. You can use a mat, you don't have to. You can have your block like this. So you curl your toes up the wall, right? And then you have your left foot back, and it's not as deep as it normally is. So your ideally your right knee is over. Actually, put the block like this and have 2 blocks. 2 blocks, one on top of the other. So the blocks are like this at the wall. This part touching the wall. Okay. Okay. Yeah, turn the block the other way. Skinny edge at the wall, Lena. See how the blocks are lined up here. Can you see? So it's 2 blocks stacked like that. Okay. Look, Lena, like this. See? And then you turn them and put that at the wall. So here's the long edge. That's on the ground. Yes. Now turn those around so the skinny edge is at the wall. Turn them around so this, yes, like that. Yes, like that. Yeah. Good. Okay. Then you bring the foot that we have more height, right? Okay. And the knee over the ankle. So it's a kind of a short, in between the 2 ropes is good. Yeah. Right. And it's, so you want to keep your right knee at a right angle, and then you lift your right hip above your thigh, pushing your arms into the wall, arms straight. So you have to go back more with your back leg, Robin. Yeah. So it's like a short warrior A. Yes. Back toes in. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Stay there and breathe. Yeah. You want to be able to push into the wall. So turn the blocks the other way, Morgie. So your whole foot's on the block. The skinny edge is at the wall. Yes. Like that. Now you take the toes up, ball of the foot, that's it. Ball of the foot on the block. Yeah, now bend your right knee till your right knee is right over your ankle. And then press your hands into the wall and pull your right hip up off your thigh, straight arms. So your torso is up. Yes, like that. Exactly. So Lena, bring your toes up the wall. So your toes, yeah, so yes, just like that. Now bend your right knee more over your ankle. Push your, yes, there you go. And your back foot, you can toe heel your back foot, maybe a teeny bit back. That's pretty good. Angle the foot in a little. So it's like warrior A. There you go. And then you push with your straight arms into the wall. Keep your knee bent, right knee more bent, Lena. And then pull the right hip up off the thigh. So look here, your right hip has to come up off the thigh with the torso. Yes, just like that. Good, change leg. Go a little less wide, Robin. A little too far back with the back leg. So it's a shorter warrior A. Yeah? Yes. That's it. Good. Uh-huh. And then you lift the left hip up off the thigh as you bend the knee to a right angle. Bring your hands here. Push into the wall. Push your torso away from the wall. Straight arms. Yes. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Lift this up. Lift this hip off the thigh even as you bend the knee. That's the idea. So the hip doesn't fall onto the thigh. Yep. Good. Good. Okay, let's do it one more time on each side. So your work is getting your torso upright and especially lifting both hips up off the thighs, but especially the bent knee leg hip off the thigh. So look here, Lena. Like, look here. So don't bring your knee to the wall. So your knee should just be over the ankle, not forward of the toes, just over the ankle. And then you're taking this hip up off the thigh. Yes, that right hip. So straight arms at shoulder height, push your torso back and your right hip up off the thigh, even as you keep your right knee over your right ankle. Left leg straight, warrior A. Yes, just that, just like that. That's enough. That's it. It's really just to lift the right hip up off the thigh, right? And get that right knee at a right angle. That's it. Okay, and then change leg. One more time on the left. You can do that. Yes, that's a good idea, Robin. It was too high for you. Yeah. Yeah. And then this thigh presses back. Always. This thigh presses back. Yeah. And then this way. Yes. This. Yes. Straight. Yes. So you might lower your hands just a little. Good. So you're lifting the left hip up off the thigh. Does that make sense to everyone? Hip square. Left knee bent. Even as you push yourself away. Yes. Okay. So the hip tends to bend the knee, fall on the thigh. So you're lifting that off. Yes. And both legs straight, this leg's straight, right? So don't lose that. And so you might be a little too far back with your back leg. Yeah. So it's a shorter dog. Yes. There you go. Okay, good. And then step down, take a rest. Grab a chair. Everyone grab a chair. Then it's going to be warrior 3 with your hands on the chair, foot on the wall. So you're going to, you can remove those blocks, right? Turn the chair around. And then you can adjust, right? So you could do it from here, right? Dandasana approximately. That's where you want your feet. Move that mat there, Katie. Yeah. Okay, and actually, it's also a good idea to have blocks here. Okay. So you can do some time here. You can do some time here. You can do some time like that, like that. It's hard to take both arms off. So you can explore warrior 3, okay? I don't know if I was too far from the wall. Yeah, so you can put the blocks right there by the hips. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Then you have to start with the chair fairly close. Then you can move the blocks a little forward, right? Then hands on the chair. Yes, leg up the wall. Push that straight leg into the wall. Margie, you need to step a little forward. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yep, takes a moment. So then that, yeah, yes. Now push that right leg into, yes, good. And then the right leg is up. You draw the outer left knee up to the outer left hip, firm the hips in, draw the waist up. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, it's intense. Then you can bring your hands down on the blocks, head up though, Robin. Yeah, okay, now bring the hands on the chair. There, yeah, and push the chair a little bit away so the torso is parallel to the ground. Yes. Yes. So you have to push that chair more forward. Yes. That's it. Good. That's it. Now take one hand to the block, one hand forward. You can have one hand back, right? Also, one hand back, right? So you're stabilizing on your 3 legs, right? Yes. Then try the other, right? Or have both arms forward. So you kind of look down there, Susan. Yeah. Yeah. Or forward towards the chair, but don't harden your, you're throwing your head back, right? Okay, change leg. So that hip was really out of whack. Yeah, yeah. So outer, now when you change legs, outer right knee to outer right hip, firm the hips in, draw the waist up. Yeah, and move this a little here, okay? There you go. Okay, yeah, take your hands down, good. And then lift your torso up, see if you can be on your fingertips maybe. Yeah, maybe you take one arm back and one arm stays down. No, you try. Right? See if you can stay on your fingertips though, so that you get lighter on the hands, right? And if not, then you keep it. Yes. Good. Okay. Yes, beautiful, Katie. Good. But this, yes. So let's go just a little lower here. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. So it's kind of fun. Yes. No. Yes. Head up a little there, right? Yes, Robin. Yes, that's it. Good. Push into the wall. Yes. And then look down now and then extend your chest and chin forward. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Okay. Good. So this is the way to work on Warrior 3 and strengthen. It's not too terrible. I don't think. Is it too terrible? No. Okay. And then of course, you know, the other way we do is this way, right? So that's next. Right here. Okay, each side. Okay. Warrior 3, 2 hands at the wall. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yes. Really good. I can't do that yet. It's like too much for me. Yeah. Yes. I mean, look, you could also put your foot on the chair if you want to be really cozy. So depending on how much, draw this knee up to this hip, roll this hip down, and then you see how you're swerving your chest and shoulder. So this side of your waist has to come up and this hip has to roll back. Yes. And this one down. Yes. Okay. So you may find that it's easier without the chair. I don't know. Draw this hip up and this one. Yes. And then, okay. All right. Change leg. Good. But the 2 arms, yeah, you could do that. That's kind of cool. Good. Stay there, Robin. So go a little lower. That's too high for you. Okay, push into the wall. Yeah, there you go. Now, just point the toes back of one leg. Stay there and breathe, and then lift it up for a moment. Good, and maybe you could do that even. Head up a little. Good. Yes. So you're getting long and lean. Yes. Good. That's better for you, right? Yeah. Okay, so you can practice that way too. Good. Good, but try to straighten your elbows, right? Straight elbows. I find if I turn the hands out, it's a little easier, right? And then bring this leg down, just all the way down. Just be in the straight, yeah. Okay. So that's okay. Okay, now you do it. Feet together. Okay. Okay. Good. Probably reach Ardha Chandrasana, hands on the chair. Let's see if we can do that. I'm trying to remember how that is. Oh yeah, it's like this. That's probably Ardha Chandrasana. No, that might be too much for today. Okay, then we're not going to do that today, I think. But instead, let's do wall split to handstand, right? Or you can just go to L-shaped handstand, but it's kind of nice to do it from the down dog, right? You can do from this, that one, right? Or you can do from here, like this, and then like that, okay?
Now, can I hang from the ropes?
You could. Let's try this just for a brief moment. No? Okay. 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 So then what I'd rather see you do then is this. Yep. Working towards that. Yeah, and if you need the belt, you can use the belt. Yeah, this is exactly what we're doing here, right? Except upside down. So you're lying down doing it. Yes, Katie. Good. Good, Susan. Yep. Good. Now don't lift your head. Yep. Squeeze your elbows in and draw your ribs up and back. Yes. Buttocks towards the heels. And then take one leg up. Good. And then change leg. Yes. How's that, Robin? Good. So this, you can see how this is what we're doing right now. So that's what I want you to focus on. This is what we're focusing on. So it's fine to do something different, right? But so you try to do it in the same shape, towards the same shape. So this is more towards the same shape. Is that too much? Here, all there, and from here. Yes, so these can go apart and these go in. Yes, yes, good. And then you exhale and bend your knee, or you can go straight leg if that's, you know. Okay, don't hurt. Okay, and then the other side. Good.
That'd be flat.
Yeah, so towards flat. I mean, you're not going to be totally flat, right? But you're pressing this. This has to be engaging, not this. Okay. Yeah. Good. Now, strong arms, strong legs. So you're extending, and you're extending. Yes, that's the idea. Good. You can always do those things lying down. Yeah. Good, Katie. Okay. Good, Lena. Now lift your other leg up the wall and take both feet to the wall. Bend your knees. Yes, good. Now walk your feet down the wall towards the lower part of your windows. Stay there. Straighten your legs. And yes, good. Okay, good. Next time, if you just a little closer to the wall with your hands, that'll be good. Very good. Okay. So now we shall let us do shoulder stand on the chair. Is anybody up for that since we have the chairs out? Okay. So you can use put the chair on your support. So put your yoga mat out, put your chair on the mat, put another mat on the chair and a blanket. You can, yeah. You can do regular shoulder stand. Yep. It's two. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. So you're going to use that to get into the feet into halasana. Yeah, perfect. Yep, that's fine. So, and you can also do, yeah, however works for you, Lena, at home. Okay, and then I like to have a blanket also on the chair, but you know, if you prefer no blanket there, you can. And then you can use a bolster for your head. Or two blankets, whatever works best for you. Okay. And then if you know more or less where you want it, and then it's there, you don't have to fuss so much, right? Then you hook your knees and you don't scoop back, right? You scoop more toward this edge because you don't want so much of your back on there, right? And then so you can kind of take your tailbone towards your pubic and you can be in the straight-legged variation for some time. And then the other one is you bend your knees. You kind of sit more down on the chair, right? So it's more like Viparita Karni. This is called Viparita Karni. They can be here for some time. Then you can go here. If you feel comfortable, you can go here for some time. And then when you go to come out, you slide back and then you can rest here. Okay? That's the idea. Let's see how we go. Okay? So put that chair, Lena, on your rug so that it won't slide. Put that chair on your rug. Yeah, good. Now put your blanket on top of that mat, and that mat is very thick. So yeah, put that and open that up a little. Yeah, just like that. No, put it on the yoga mat, right on top of the yoga mat. You can have it there. You can have one there too if you want, actually. Put one there and then put the other one on top of the yoga mat. Open it up. So it's just for softness and slidability so you don't get too stuck on the yoga mat. Yeah, stick that back. Then you put the bolster a few inches in front of the chair on the ground. Turn it the other way, Lena. Turn it the other way. Yeah, get it closer to the chair, like 2 inches from the chair. Closer, get closer to the chair. Closer. Closer to the chair. Yeah, try that. Okay. So did you do the straight leg one? Okay, so you just, yep, yep. And you can kind of slide down a little so that it's not shoving into your sacrum, but the front of the chair is about here, so your tailbone goes in a little. Yeah, yep, that's it. And don't pull your shoulders too much away, but roll them under a little bit. Yeah. So you can be here for a few breaths, right? And so if you hold a little higher up, it's closer, right? And you might find next time you could have this a little closer to the chair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or this is fine if it feels okay for you. Okay. And then after some time, if you want to go into the Viparita Karani, yeah, you can hold from the outside too, if that's better for your shoulders, Margie. That's totally fine. Okay. And then you can bend your knees one by one, bring your feet to the back edge of the chair, sit your buttocks down on the chair, and then raise your legs up. So you don't strain your back coming in, right, Susan? Don't rush. Yeah. And you're going from like a more flat back to a curved back. So you want to do that mindfully. Yes. And then just kind of relax there. You don't have to overdo that action, right? Just let it relax. Let your eyes be closed and soft. Okay, Robin?
Yeah.
Can I give you a little support here? So one thing that I would do is next time, take the clip
In the middle.
in the middle. So it's not on your skin and it's more over your elbows also. Okay. And then you can tighten it off. Okay. Give you a little lift. Good. Sorry. You want to keep those on. And you're sinking a lot on this side. So you want to even out your weight. Walk your hands down your back and try to lift yourself up more. Yeah, good. Yes. Good. So don't lean too much on one shoulder. Move your hips over towards your right shoulder. So you tend to sag that way. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's better as you can maintain that. Good. And then when you feel ready to move on to the next thing, you bend your knees, bring your feet at the back of the chair. Now come to Baddha Konasana, feet on the back of the chair. So yeah, feet just at the top of the chair, knees apart, soles of the feet together. Feet together, yes, Baddha Konasana. Then you can take your arms like goalie post on the outside of your bolster, or keep holding the chair if you don't feel confident. So look here, Lena. So you would bend your elbows and rest your whole upper arm on the yoga mat, on the shoulder, yes, on there. And then you can bring your arms out to the side. Yes, and bend your elbows, bring your hands towards your head side, towards your head. Yeah, towards your head, that way, yeah, but elbows on the ground, elbows on the bolster. Okay, and with your elbows, if that doesn't, it's a little too high for you, I think. So yes, something like goalie post. And now you're sliding off. So you can hold the chair if that's helpful. Yeah, okay. All right, good. Relax your jaw, eyes, face. Yeah, good. That's a nice one. Okay. And then when you're ready to come out, you can bring your feet flat, knees together, slide back a little, bring your feet on the seat of the chair as you scoot back. Yeah. And then scoot back more and land your buttocks on the bolster and rest your legs on the back of the chair. right? And with your knees bent, you can just rest like that, or you can come all the way down if you prefer, right? If that's not comfortable for you, if you need to lower your buttocks more or whatever you need to do, make any adjustment that feels more comfortable for you. Let your legs come a little bit apart so you're not squeezing your legs together, right? Just let them relax. Yeah. And when you're ready, you'll go ahead and bring your feet to the front of the chair and knees apart, Baddha Konasana. Turn the feet towards each other. And just keep your hips where they are, or you can back up a little if you need to. So bring your feet up on the seat of the chair, Lena. Scoot back a little, yeah. And then bring your feet all the way to the front of the seat of the chair, all the way to the front, and then feet together, knees apart, Baddha Konasana. So widen, yep, yes. Another Baddha Konasana, yep. And then inhaling, bring your knees together, feet at the front of the chair, pause for breath with your knees bent. And then when you're ready, you can roll over onto your side, pushing the bolster away a little if you like, or scoot back, or just stay on the bolster. Let your knees fall to your chest, and then roll over. And then when you're ready to come up, roll to your side to come up. We'll do our closing chant. So sit well, take a moment and observe your posture, your asana, your seat. You can take the prayer position if you like. We'll do the chant all the way together. Deep breath in. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityur ma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a little deeper breath, lift the heart. Exhale, bow the head to the heart. Pause for a moment. Release the hands to the thighs. Keeping your awareness of self in your heart and your eyes closed. Inhale, raise up the neck and head. Level the gaze to the horizon, keeping the eyes closed. Again, drop